Hello and welcome back to another Stardust project. I'm in the Resurgent, which is titled the Mini Titan because it's basically a smaller version of the Titan down here. It has missiles like the Titan. It's basically a smaller version. It's also a lot cheaper. I believe when I got it was 3 million XP to research it. Although you do have to come from the Tector, so it is a little bit of a grind to get to 3 million, but it is a reasonably cheap tier 5 Star Wars cruiser thing. Anyway, so what's good about it? It has a reasonable health. It's kind of meh for all the other Star Wars ships compared to it. But what it really comes into is its ion cannons. It has 6 Imperial ion cannons. Heavy ion cannons. In total, it has like 14 ion cannons, so it does like 16,000 or 14,000 damage per salvo with its ion cannons when it's hitting a shield. So when you come across anything in a Mon Calamari ship like the Viscount, you are going to turn this ship into sushi, because you will rip through all the shields that Viscount or Home 1 has to offer. You are going to destroy it. It's also reasonably quick. 8 speed, whatever the hell this stands for. I don't know, I still don't know it. But its maneuverability is a bit... It's like halfway through the Titan and the Compeller's maneuverability, because the Compeller has 0.2 maneuverability, this has 0.3 maneuverability. This is 0.25 maneuverability, so it's kind of in the middle of these two. The one downside I'd say is it's not very good at taking out hull. Like, if you spawn in and you're on fleet battle, the best thing to do is just shoot at every single shield on the map you see. Don't, like, take out one shield and then immediately go after the hull and just keep going after the hull, because you won't do as much damage. It's like, the amount of damage you do just basically cuts itself in half, because although it has lots of ion cannons and it does have lots of medium turbo lasers, the actual damage in the large turbo lasers only has 8. So it's not going to do that well against hull. Or the health. I like to call it hull though, because that just kind of makes more sense to me. But anyway, it's a very nice looking ship. It does look very, very nice. It's very, well, you can't really see it because I'm on Camino right now, and Camino is a bit dark, but still looks kind of menacing. Actually, it looks very menacing. It's also it's very detailed. I like the model on it. Hopefully, when I spawn in, the enemy will have a load of like massive capital ships that I can do lots of damage to, but not by the looks of it, because I just see lots of smaller ships dying very, very quickly. Okay, we have an Orion, a Prita, some tester ship. It's probably fucking overpowered. That's definitely another tester ship down there. Oh god, when you have the only max tier server, there's bound to be so many goddamn testers. But it has a decent amount of missiles, and its fighters are like, it's just enough to defend itself, really. Maybe go after smaller slight destroyers that think it's a very fun idea to go after you. Oh yeah, and I should mention, this thing is a spammer. It spams so much stuff. So many spam stuff. It's kind of like the Golden 3 in the fact that it just has so many light guns, and it's quite fun to play. It just sort of spams everything. It's just like but yeah, it's pretty cool. You kind of like you see that man there. He had shields for like a brief moment until his shields just got eradicated. Although I will say, since you've got so many small guns, you do need to get kind of close to the enemy for them to actually start working really well. Other than that, it's quite a fun ship to play. Yeah, I'm just going to go after these shields now. It looks like it's a Dorito of some sort. I'm trying to show you the firepower of this. Look, there we go. Damage. Yo, look at all that damage. That's a lot of damage. Don't say. Okay, this test has decided to spin right in front of me. I'm going to die because, well, I can't help being tugged by the enemy team, but you know, there we go. Lots of shields eaten away. And you have 100 seconds of waiting time. So I'm gonna be here a while. But nah, to be fair, it's not that much. Like, It's nothing compared to 180 seconds for the Titan or Compeller. Which, I will say, these two are not, like, you look at pretty much any other higher tier ship, and they have nowhere near 180 seconds. Like, I know, Titan, beefiest ship in the game, most amount of health. Fair, that's fair. Compeller, sure it has a lot of super turbo lasers and 25 large turbo lasers. Sure, that's a lot of turbo lasers. But I will argue that it doesn't actually do the most damage. It is very overpowered ship, but I like to say that maybe 180 seconds a bit too much, maybe. I'm sorry, Tangle. I'm sorry. I need this map for the Resurgent. He wanted the Ark so badly. It was so close to winning, but I would have chosen Ark, but I need it for the video. I'm so sorry, man. Maybe now we can see how the model actually looks, because it's very... Look at this. Look at this Dorito, man. Look at it. Although its engines are constantly on. I don't know. It looks alright, I guess. It doesn't have like the cool thing where the engine kind of goes off for a brief moment. Oh, the Secutor is juicy meat. Juicy meat. I like the meat. He has very juicy meat. That sounds very weird, man. Ion cannons, away! Oh god. Oh god. His health. Oh god. No. No. This poor man. Alright. Shields done. After the other shields. It's fleet battle, so there's no point going after people's hull. Let's just wipe out their shield. Oh yes. The damage. The unstoppable power of the ion cannon! The ion cannon power! Unlimited power! Ah! Yes! Eat the guns. There we go. Ion cannon. Yay! 277,000 damage. It's still not enough, so technically I'm not really helping my team unless my score would mind. Still, it's very, very fun. It's very fun. You take out all the shields on the other ships and they all start panicking. They all start targeting you. Because they panic, because they see that you are doing a lot of damage to them. And that's the problem with it. That's one problem with it. Another problem with it. You do loads of damage to shields, but if you keep switching among targets that do more damage to the shields, then the enemy just starts all targeting you because they see you're doing the most damage to them out of everyone else. When in hindsight, you're not going to do that much damage to them in their hull, while other ships will. But then, it attracts all the fire towards you and not your team, so and there's many different arguments to how that goes. I'm just rambling on about some stupid nonsense, but it has some relevance to it, I guess. Now, I'm going to do some more gameplay of this, but I will say, if you want a reasonably cheap Star Wars capital, then this is for you. It is quite fun to play. Like, of course, the more fun ships is Compeller and Titan because you have unlimited health, or you do unlimited damage. But unless you don't want to grind your ass off for 8 million XP, or you just want to grind your head off for 3 million XP, then the Resurgent is for you. It does a decent amount of damage, it has a decent amount of health, it has missiles, which means it can counter smaller ships, and it has fighters and bombers, meaning it can also use them to counter smaller ships, like Halo destroyers, who just think, well, I'm gonna go after the big ship, because the big ship clearly can't hit me. You can hit them, it's quite easy to hit them, it has missiles, this is really fun. If you want a cool looking ship too, this is probably the coolest out of all the Star Wars ships. Not only does the model, like the actual design of the ship from Star Wars actually look good in the first place, but it's also one of the most detailed models on the Star Wars tech tree. Like, if you look at this one, model, it looks really modern. But when you look at the exhibitor, you look at this model and you go, kinda needs a remodel. I think, hopefully they will remodel it, because it kinda looks like something... It looks like something, a model you could get off the Roblox studio for free. I'm sorry, developers, like, I'm probably offending someone quite heavily here, but I don't like this model. This model looks so bad at the current state, and the lighting on it is just... it's disgusting. And then the rear engines is just a bunch of circles. I know that's pretty much every Star Wars tech tree, but the Resurgent, I don't mind if you don't remodel the tier 3 ships, because that's fine. But as a tier 5 max ship at the end of the line, it should have one of the best models in the game, because not only are you going for the ship itself and how much damage and how much health it has, but you might also be going for how it looks or what it was. So like, if you're a massive Darth Vader fan, the Devastator Premium you will like it because it's Darth Vader's capital ship. It's his own private ship. And some people like it, some people won't care because it's just Darth Vader's ship. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up here before it gets too long. I don't like my videos being more than 15 minutes or 10 minutes. I kind of like to aim for the 10-minute mark because I want people to keep watching the video. But anyway, if you enjoyed the Resurgent video, I do plan on doing the Providence Mark II Invisible Hand gameplay at some point, and maybe a Space Yamato ship again. I am trying to grind on the Space Yamato tree. If you look down here, I've made some progress. I'm trying to grind for the Maya, so I can do a video on that one. Maybe go for the Super Andromeda. I haven't really touched this tree. I don't know the lore behind Space Yamato, so I don't know any of the names here. I did get the Nazir here. I can't be asked to get the Apox. Might do a Duluth or something. And maybe a Vesuvius Scatter video, but no one really cares about Vesuvius Scatter anymore. It's just troll shit, basically. As for Halo, Asher's video, that'd be kind of cool. Epoch maybe, I don't know. You might see. Oh, and before I go, I am also I'm saving up currently for a gaming computer, because if you haven't noticed, when I change the volume on this, some keen eyes might notice that volume there is not a Windows volume, it is in fact a Mac volume, because I play on like iMac. I'm saving up for a gaming PC. I want one, but I have no prior experience to getting a gaming PC. So if any of you have any ideas, please comment down below and help me, because I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Anyway, I'll see all of you guys in another video, and bye!